What's up? This is Tropical Polar Bears podcast. I'm Luke Russell.
I'm Jack Stevenson.
Welcome to the show. So today we're doing a tier list, didn't we, Jack?
Yeah, we're doing a tier list of our top franchises, I think, is it?
Yeah, so top 15 film franchises. There's obviously some missing and everything like that. Like there's gonna be, you can't fit them all in. Originally we were gonna do top 10, but top 10 was like you had to choose some to go out, whereas with 15 it was actually like I struggled to get 15 together.
Yeah. Well, we kept it short, didn't we? So it's not like too boring, but
yeah, exactly. Because we did record a tier list that we didn't end up putting out because it had like, we were doing like British snacks and it had like 50 something. In fact, I think it was like 70, wasn't it? There was 70 snacks and it just went on for like an hour. Oh, it took so long, man. And I watched it back when I was editing it and I was like, why would we put this out? This is so boring because it's taken so long. And the majority of them, we wasn't even like discussing it. We just agreed on it and it still took ages.
Well, it was just like this one, nah. But we'll try and like give our reasons on this one. So
yeah, please, anyone watching, ignore my hair. This is lockdown, so it was cut to like here just before lockdown, and it's now nearly to my chin, so I've had to tie it up. And I refuse to shave
my
it.
Sunglasses as well, tending not there.
Mate, I like the shades. I think they look good.
Cheers, man.
But
I got them like recently from like Amsterdam.
Oh, nice.
Guess what they're called?
I feel like there's going to be like a John Lennon reference or something. What are they called?
Not John Lennon. Someone more modern.
Someone more modern?
Yeah, you definitely listen to them.
I listen to them.
Yeah.
Are they American?
Yeah.
It doesn't really narrow it down, but
well, I mean, it halves the amount of people, I guess.
I don't know. It's going to annoy me when you tell me, innit?
Travis Scott.
Oh no, I don't really listen to Travis Scott.
Oh, do you not? I thought you did.
I do a bit, but not like a major amount or anything.
Yeah, no, I get you.
But alright, so the way we're going to do this, I'll say which one we're going to do next and everything. For the first few, it's kind of difficult. You kind of just got to say, alright, we reckon they're like top tier, middle tier, bottom tier, so we know roughly where they are. Whereas when we go through it, the idea is that, let's say we've got them all in there and then we've got one, we've got to put it in a position. So this is going to be our definitive top 15 franchises. It's not like top 5 rappers where you're like, oh, in no order. This is in an order.
Yeah.
Speaking of rappers, we should do a top rappers tier list at some point. That would be good.
I noticed you got Predator on there as well.
Yeah, Predator.
That's going to be near the bottom.
What?
Predator.
Oh, well, let's do Predator first then. Really? Bottom?
Nah, first Predator's banging though. Like, don't take it as a diss, but...
Oh, no. I agree, yeah. The first one is banging. The second one's not bad as well.
I feel like wherever it is on here, Alien's got to be one space up.
Yeah, I would put Alien above.
I would put one space up. It's not. They have to be next to each other.
I would say Predator is like low mid, so like 10.
Yeah. And then Alien will be 9.
We want to put Alien for 9 now, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're gonna go in order from left to right, just so you know. So don't go reading them all out straight away. We're like 2 minutes in and we've already done the first 2.
Well, do you want to explain like why you picked that one?
Why I picked which one?
Oh, my video wasn't even going.
Has there been no visuals of you so far?
No, there's not been any.
Oh, it's fine.
You just have to use the screen recording on here.
Yeah. I'll blend the two together or something.
Yeah.
So we'll go from left to right. I'll put like the obvious ones at the beginning. So Star Wars is gonna be top tier, innit?
See, Star Wars is number one for me.
Don't think about anything else that's to come. Don't think about what's to come forward. Just think Star Wars. Where would you put it as a standalone?
Top.
Top.
Yeah, number 1.
So number 1, yeah?
Yeah.
So now we go to Marvel.
15.
What?
15, bro.
Nah, you're a troll. You're a troll. You're such a troll. I forgot you're not as into it as I am, are you?
Nah, I knew. Yeah, I knew you're mad into it though. That's why I was at 15. You were like,
mate,
what? You seem really hurt by that.
I'd put Marvel as above Star Wars.
Nah, never, man. Nah, never.
All right, let's just take this into consideration.
I won't allow that.
Star Wars has had some flops.
It has, but it's still
Marvel's consistent.
It's still magic, bro. It's still magic though. Even when it flops, it's magic.
I've never watched a Marvel film and been as angry as what I was when I watched the most recent Star Wars film.
Yeah, but do you know why you got so angry? Because you love it that much. Yeah,
it's that passion.
See, if you're never getting angry at a Marvel film, it's because you're not as passionate.
Yeah, but oh no, that's not true. I was going to say I've never cried at a Star Wars film, but low-key, a lone tear did leave my eye when... I mean, I'm saying spoilers. If you've not seen them by now, then... when Solo died.
Yeah, I wasn't that upset by that, though.
I was just like... I was just hurt. But I think Marvel's got to be at least like one behind Star Wars or something for now. Like when you look at the tier list as it is, ignoring the fact that you know what's to come. I wish I'd hidden them from you so you didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but I put Planet of the Apes higher.
Yeah. Well, what did I just say to you about waiting until we get into it? Alright, next we got Transformers.
14.
14th?
Yeah.
Nah, man, the originals are bangers. You got to be a little bit higher, at least like 12.
Yeah, but you got to bear in mind we got a lot of heavy hitters on this list.
Yeah, don't worry about those heavy hitters. We'll discuss them when we get to them.
Like, Transformers is fun and that, but I don't know if it competes on the level of some of these other films.
Bruv, I said to you, don't look at the other films. Stop comparing it already.
12.
12. Alright, Lord of the Rings.
3.
3 for now.
Yeah.
Oh, madness. Alright, Planet of the Apes. Heavy hitter for me. Heavy hitter. 2.
Move Marvel down one and put it there.
You know what? See, I've not seen the originals, like the older ones. But they do a really good box set where you can get every single Planet of the Apes film, and I really want to get it because I want to watch those.
I'm assuming this is only the new ones, though.
No, I would say if you'd seen the originals, include them. But if not, I wouldn't mind it being above Marvel because as a trilogy, it is mad.
Yeah.
I think that if I watched the first one at a reasonable time, maybe like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think I could binge watch the trilogy in one sitting.
Yeah, no, I love them all.
Yeah.
Like, first one was perfect. And the second one is like, nah, they're not going to do it a second time, are they? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't really have any complaints about any of them.
Well, yeah, no, but like when the second one was coming out, it's like, right, they smashed it on the first one. Are they going to keep up on the second? Right? And then it comes out with this like Avatar storyline. You're like, oh, we've seen this all before. And then they throw some curveballs in, and then it's like the monkeys turn on the humans. It's like, nah, we didn't see that coming.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Do you know what I mean? Then you get to the third one, and it's a completely different type of movie. It's like a war film.
Also,
no, survival film even. Like,
also, like top 10 favourite characters of all time. Maurice.
Which one's Maurice?
Maurice the orangutan.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh
I
mate,
don't know him by name.
There was so many times in those films that I was so worried that his character would die or something. That I was like, no, not Maurice.
He says nothing the whole way through though, doesn't he?
He just makes those like noises, doesn't he? Does the weird noise.
And then he's just like, or whatever.
All right, Harry Potter.
15.
Don't troll. Don't troll.
No, 15, man.
I know that you don't think this. You just binge watched them all like like few weeks ago.
Right. 15.
Nah. I'm not allowing it.
Man, come on. No, it's going 15, bro. Right.
So you think Transformers is better than Harry Potter?
No, 15, man. 15.
Yeah, you're a troll. You're a troll. You're such a troll.
Right, put it on 15. Right,
And we'll adjust it.
And we'll adjust it later.
You're trying to piss my girlfriend off. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, right. Now you can put it up to 5 because she'll be watching this and being like, "Oh, they actually did it."
So you reckon below Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, because there's a lot of shit in Harry Potter that's clearly copied from Lord of the Rings. But I think that's on a book level, so I don't know whether to judge the films by that.
I recently watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy after having not seen it for maybe like 3 years. I feel like every few years you binge watch the trilogy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. We binge watched it like early in lockdown. But Lord
And
of
the
Rings
thing is as well,
like...
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are quite similar in the sense that you don't just watch one. You kind of got to watch them all, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Harry Potter I always like watch through like once every 2 years or something.
Yeah.
But Lord of the Rings is kind of like the father of it all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
You won't get any of this shit without that, so...
Twilight.
That can be 15.
15? I'm not even going to argue with that.
That's such trash, that... You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, this is the one that... Alright, so we had 14, and I was struggling to think of a 15th one. And then Holly just turned to me and went, "Why not American Pie?" Like, we were literally sat there last night watching American Pie The Wedding. And I was like, oh yeah, American Pie's got like 10 films nearly, hasn't it?
I don't really like American Pie, though.
What?
I like the first one. And
The ones with the original gang, so with Jim, Kevin, Finch, Stifler, with all those guys,
I think they're the ones I've only
best
ever
ones.
watched, though. I've not watched it with the new gang. I didn't know there was one with new gang.
The spin-offs are alright. No, as in like, they're not really like a new gang, it's just they've done spin-offs with characters that it's based in the same universe as such. Like Jim's dad pops up in like every film.
Yeah.
But like, so for me, American Pie watchability is up there. Because I've seen American Pie a lot.
I'd say 13, man.
Really? I'd put it above Transformers for watchability. I'll watch American Pie at least once a year. I'll watch one of the American Pies.
Well, maybe Alien and Predator's too high up then.
Yeah, but they're just epic. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like Twilight at bottom, and then it'd be Hunger Games. Then Transformers.
Alright, we'll put American Pie in 13th for now. But I would say I would swap Transformers and American Pie. I think.
Yeah, well, do that then.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, my mouse is struggling to connect for some reason. I think it's because I've got so many different programs running on my laptop all at the same time that...
Yeah, it's just like...
Pirates of the Caribbean.
7?
Really?
Yeah, 7.
I don't remember the last time I watched one.
Do you not like it?
No, I do.
Ah.
But I feel like part of the thing for me that makes a franchise like a great franchise is the rewatchability. Like Star Wars, that original trilogy, I can watch it once a year. Doesn't even and I'll still get excited when I'm watching it. Like, I love it. Same with Planet of the Apes. Same with Lord of the Rings. There's never really a time that you could say to me, "Do you want to watch Lord of the Rings?" And I'd be like, "Nah, I can't be bothered. It's too long." Like, I would never say that.
Well, like the first Pirates of the Caribbean's like so well written, man.
Yeah.
and then 2 and 3, and then it just goes downhill after that.
I think
So,
is it Dead Man's Chest? I think that's my favourite one.
7 or 8. That's what I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Although, have you seen the Alien films?
Yeah. Not all of them though. I've seen
Holly and I are making our way through them at the moment.
Yeah.
We've just finished number 3, and I would actually put Pirates of the Caribbean between Alien and Predator.
Yeah, but they have to stay together because of Alien versus Predator.
Nah, we ignore that. I've not even seen that. I've not seen that yet. We're gonna watch it, but so I'm like, I can't take that into account because I've not seen it. But I would say that Alien. So I would think with Pirates of the Caribbean, if you're talking the best Pirates of the Caribbean films, you're talking about the ones that have Orlando Bloom and
Yeah.
oh, what's her
OG
name?
Crew.
What's her name? I've forgotten her name.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley. Yeah, you're talking OG Crew, which is what the first 3.
Yeah.
But then if I compare the first 3 Pirates of the Caribbeans to the first 3 Aliens, I'm like, and bearing in mind that Alien is what, like 70s, 80s. So for its time, you got to take that into account, and the fact that they're still going. They brought an Alien out what, like 2 years ago.
I'd still have Pirates higher.
All right.
I don't know. I mean, is it? You can put it there if you want, but
I think the thing is,
on...
if they were closer in genre, it would be easier to distinct like which one should be above.
Well, the thing is, that's our generation's film, really, isn't it?
Yeah. But all right, DC. So we're talking about the new stuff. We're talking Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Shazam, Wonder Woman.
11.
How are you going to put it above American Pie, though? I think American Pie has to go 11 and DC has to go 12.
Alright. The bottom end I'm not too fussed with.
Innit? They've got, like, mate, Wonder Woman was actually really good. You said you've not seen it, have you?
No, I've not. So I can't judge that, but...
Wonder Woman was really good. It just annoyed me a bit. Like...
The ones I had watched didn't leave a great taste in my mouth, so...
Yeah. Well, Wonder Woman's got this, like, feminist feel to it. And, I mean, I don't want to give too much a spoiler away because you should watch it. But, in the end, a man, just a human man, saves the day. So, like, they had this superhero, strong female character, but a regular man still ended up being the one that saved the day. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it just took away a bit. It's kind of like how in...
bit weird, isn't it?
It's a bit like how in Endgame, Captain Marvel steps forward and the girls are like, oh, she's not alone. And you're like, yeah, she didn't need any of your help. Like, you know, when they kind of...
Yeah.
To have a moment, you take away from how strong a character is. That's how it felt in Wonder Woman, when they'd shown how powerful this woman was, and then they just had a regular human man save the day.
Yeah.
But,
I've never watched it, but the Avengers one did annoy me.
Hunger Games.
14.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Brutal.
I like it. Well, I like watching them, but I've never felt the need to rewatch it.
Mate, I'd say I watch them every couple of years, you know?
Yeah.
I would actually probably say above Transformers. This is mad, because at the beginning I thought Transformers for me was going to be in the middle. But as this goes on, I'm actually like, you know what? Nah, it's going lower and lower. I would actually put Hunger Games above Transformers.
And above DC.
Yeah, I'd even put it above DC, you know? Like, they didn't need to make the last 2 into 2 films. They just wanted to copy Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But the way that they split one book into 2 films. They didn't need 2 films for it. But it's good, you know. I rewatched it last year with my sister. Alright. We'll move DC down with Transformers. Jurassic Park.
6.
I nearly wore my Jurassic Park t-shirt. like by accident. I put it on just to wear this morning, and then I was like, oh no, we're doing the tier list later. I was like, I can't go wearing a Jurassic Park t-shirt to a tier list. I was like, I'll just stick to a different t-shirt.
Come across bias.
Isn't it? For me, it's 6.
Yeah, I'd go 6.
I love the Jurassic Park films. Holly had never seen them until recently. And then finally we got James Bond, so we got 007. Do you think James Bond is cool in 7th? Or do you think there's anything here that's better than it?
It fits too perfectly in 7, though.
I think it fits quite well in 7th.
Thing is, I would probably put Pirates of the Caribbean a little higher than.
Really?
I do like James Bond though. I don't know.
The thing is, Casino Royale is one of my favourite films ever.
I do like, put 007 there.
7th.
I haven't rewatched them in a while, but they are like. There's so many of them that are good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mate, we've got our tier list.
There we go.
So top 15 franchises. Alright, reel them off. You can read them out.
Number 1, we got Star Wars. Number 2, we got Planet of the Apes. Number 3, we got Marvel.
Why'd you sound like a bingo announcer? 2 Fat Ladies, number 88.
Number 4, Lord of the Rings. Number 5, Harry Potter.
I'm low-key having you read them out so that Holly can't hear me in the other room saying
Number
it is,
6,
so she doesn't know where Harry Potter is and stuff.
Jurassic Park. Number 7, 007. 8, Pirates of the Caribbean. 9, Alien. 10, Predator. 11, American Pie. Hunger Games, DC, Transformers, Twilight. I couldn't be asked to count at the end though.
Nah, that's fair. I've just realised, is that why you said 007 kind of fits too perfectly in 7?
Yeah.
I've only just clocked it. I've literally only just realised. Nah, I think, mate, that's an alright tier list for me, you know? Like, I wouldn't really argue.
You're happy with
it.
Marvel being there? I feel like Planet of the Apes is a bit of an unexpected one, but...
Well, when I was thinking of tier lists, when I was thinking of franchises, I just wrote them off the dome kind of thing. I just thought like, okay, which ones do I know of? Which ones do I like? Like, what are the biggest ones? Obviously, it was funny actually. I forgot to put Star Wars on when I sent it to you, didn't I? Because I was just like, you just assume Star Wars is going to be on there. But Planet of the Apes was one of the first ones that I thought of.
Yeah, I've not watched that in a while. I'll have to watch that when we come off here.
Oh, mate, it's good.
But yeah, no, that's one I didn't see on your list, and I was like, oh yeah, shit. Like, that is top tier.
Yeah.
But, yeah, should we wrap it up?
Yeah, man. That's cool. That's short and sweet as well. I think we're at like 25 odd minutes. Which
Not
is,
too shabs.
I think, considering it's lockdown, considering we're not in person and everything like that, something around the half-hour marker is like perfect for something like this.
Yeah.
I think that the format for the tier list actually works quite well. We should do it with some other bits as well. We want to do what? TV shows?
Yeah, we'll do TV shows.
TV shows. We'll do like rappers at some point.
Yeah, we can do a music-based one. We'll do a bit of everything, you know what I mean?
Oh, pre-2000s bands.
Yeah, or we could do cheesy 80s action movies.
Oh, we should do buddy cop movies.
I don't think I've seen enough of them though.
Or like 80s. You know what? I watched Lethal Weapon recently. I've not seen it in years.
You might, if you do one of those, you might have to write me a list, and I'll have to blaze through them.
Yeah.
If I haven't seen them,
we'll have to do films like, if we do like, what could we do? We like Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills Cop, National Security. I think that's early 2000s, but it's still hilarious. Mate, there's a lot. Turner and Hooch. There's a lot of good like cop movies.
Cheesy 80s ones though, you can have like Die Hard and the first.
Oh mate, Die Hard. It's not even cheesy though, is it? Die Hard's banging.
It's not cheesy, but it's like 80s action, isn't it? I think
to
it
tell
got
people
cheesier as it went along. Like the sequels were a bit cheesier.
Yeah.
And then you got like all the Arnold Schwarzenegger ones, like Terminator.
Yeah, I nearly included that in this, but it's been a long time since I've watched one that isn't the first one.
Yeah.
So I felt like I can't really judge it because it's been so long. But
I think if it's like 80s action movies or like something else, like best comedy films.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
Or
we should do like top 15 Leonardo DiCaprio films or something.
Oh, that'll be a hard one, man.
It would be tough because you got bangers. You got Wolf of Wall Street, Revenant, Titanic, The Departed. Like you've got so many Leo films.
Have you watched Catch Me If You Can?
No, I'm not. I've got it on DVD. I've got it on DVD.
Yeah. Well, you got it on DVD, but you never watched it.
What was that?
You've got it on DVD, but you never watched it.
It's one of those. What I do is if I go into CEX and I see a really cheap DVD, I'm like, oh, I want to watch that. I'm like, all right, well, I'll buy it now. And then at some point, when I'm looking at my DVD unit and I don't know what to watch, I'll just pick something out, even if I've not seen it before. I still buy it if I think I'll watch it.
Whenever I buy a DVD, it's always in like the front of my mind, like, oh, I need to watch that shit.
Now, mate, I'll go to CEX and spend like half an hour in the DVD section, just going in alphabetical order, like taking a look and being like, oh, if something jumps out at me and I'm like, oh, I've not actually seen that, I'll just get it, because then a few months down the line, it's like how when you scroll through Netflix, you'll see something, you're like, oh, actually, yeah, I want to watch that.
Man, it must be well exciting going into your DVD cabinet. And just
yeah,
being
man.
Like, oh,
I've got over 400 films.
Yeah. So
if you count,
remember when I bought that.
Mate, if you count like trilogies and anthologies and everything like that, I've probably got like 450 films.
How many of them do you reckon are unwatched then?
20 or 30 maybe.
Ah, fair. You have to work through them. But yeah, watch Catch Me If You Can after this, because I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I will do. Alright, cool. Do you want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
My TV's about to turn itself off.
How do you want me to end it? So that's the end of the tier list. Thank you for watching.
You just leaving it there. Just leaving it there.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching. In a bit.